Alright guys, so this is the homepage for the University of British Columbia, and this is a Canadian university. They have two campuses, so we'll be exploring the opportunities from these campuses. And what I'll play with you is to please just spare about 15 to 20 minutes of your time to watch the complete video, so that you wouldn't come back to ask questions that have already been addressed in the video. We will be looking at the undergraduate opportunities and the graduate opportunities. Okay, and we will have a look at some eligibility requirements and the scholarship opportunities. And it's imperative that you watch the complete video so that you have the totality of the concept I will try to present to you. Now let's move on to the undergraduate programs and admissions. So when you go to the undergraduate programs, you will see the category of programs they offer. Business and economics, you see they have about 20 programs. Earth, environment and sustainability, they have about 36 programs. So if you have a look, you would see the various programs they offer, and I'm sure you will definitely get your fit. So let's use economics, business and economics. So when you click on business and economics, you'll see a long list of programs they offer. And I earlier mentioned that they have two campuses, the Okanagan campus and the Vancouver campus. So they'll tell you which campus that program is offered. Now, there are some programs that have dual certificates. So you will be having the undergraduate as a degree, bachelor's degree, and you'll be having your master's degree at the end. So it's a dual certificate combined. So those have extended years, about 4.5 years. Aside that, we have a lots of programs you can check from, and it's very interesting. So now let's move on to the admission requirements for the undergraduate programs. So we are still looking at the undergraduate programs. So all the links are under the video, so there is nothing to worry about. Now, when you check the categories under the undergraduates, you see Canadian high school applicant requirements. You see the international high school applicant requirements. Okay, you see the international baccalaureate applicant requirements, and several other requirements. Okay, so let's have a look first at the international high school applicant requirements. So the high school requirements, when you go, that's the Vancouver campus. So you need to enter your origin or your country where you are from. So I'll enter, for example, let's use Ghana. Okay, because we are looking for international applicants. So let's use Ghana. So when you enter the country you come from, and you come down, then you select the program you are interested in. Okay, so let's say arts. Now, when you select this, when you make two decisions, the program requirements or the requirements specific to your country will pop down. So at minimum requirements, no specific courses required beyond those needed for general admission. Okay, so they will tell you the subjects they are interested in, and they will tell you the grades, the minimum grades requirements as well. So that's interesting. So that's how come. So you can also check for the Okanagan campus as well. They also have the courses they offer. So you just enter the details and it will filter the search for you. Now let's go back. Let's go back. So now let's have a look at the second option, the baccalaureate students, from international baccalaureate students. So it's the same that applies. So here they accept diploma, including at least 3 high school level scores. So if you have a diploma and you want to further your education to a degree, you can do that. So you just key in the filter, the details, and it will filter your search for you. And that's amazing opportunity. So if you know anyone, HND diploma, who wants to further the education in Canada, tell them this is the video for them, and you share with them, you like, you subscribe, and we move on. So now let's move on to the um, let's move on to the graduates. The graduates. We'll quickly have a look at the graduates opportunities and their scholarship. Then we come back to the undergraduate scholarships. I will show you, and we'll have a look at the application fee, whether it's free or not, and we'll have a look at the English language requirements. So still stay with me whilst we just peruse all the details we have. So this is the undergraduate, this is the graduate um, website. And you remember I mentioned we have two campuses. This particular university, the University of British Columbia, they have one campus at Vancouver and they have one at Okanagan. So we'll first look at the Vancouver campus. So this is the homepage for the Vancouver campus. Okay, so you can have a look at it later. The link is under the video. Now my focus is the scholarships. Now let's quickly have a look at the scholarships. So you click on awards, as you can see, then you select award opportunities. There are other options you can have a look later. So you click on the awards, and it will pop down the scholarship opportunities. They have merit-based, need-based funding. And remember, you can always apply for 2 or more scholarships. And most of these merit-based and need-based funding scholarships, they are automatic. Okay, so they are automatic. You don't have to submit a separate application. You will be considered when you submit your application for a program in the school. So they have other sources, they have the process you can go through and some questions you need when you want to apply for a scholarship. So you can have a look later. Okay, so these opportunities are amazing. These opportunities are amazing. And they said, so that's the merit-based search awards database. So let's have a look. So this is the scholarship opportunities for the Vancouver campus. Okay, so you can have a look. The link is there. So that's the award name, the deadline, and the summary of the award. And I mean, it's an amazing opportunity. So you can get a full scholarship to fund your master's degree. And let me point this out, that in as much as most schools, offer some scholarships for courseworks, most of the scholarship that comes with complete sponsorship falls under the research program. So if you don't have to know about research to apply. That's why you are going to school. So they will teach you. So all that they need is for you to demonstrate the interest in your statement of purpose, demonstrate the desire that you are actually interested to be a research student, and they will be happy to help you in that regards. They also have they also have um, research teaching assistantship positions. Okay, they have research assistant positions that if you are interested, you can also apply for that. Now let's move on. So this is the International Tuition Award. This is an automatic scholarship for all people or for all graduates who select a program from the Vancouver campus. Okay, so international students are automatically, so you are automatically considered for this international tuition award up to 3,200, dollars, Canadian dollars per year, and you don't have to apply; it's automatic. In addition to what we had a look earlier, so you can get multiple scholarships. You can view all awards here. You can get all multiple scholarships to fund your education. Now let's have a look at the Okanagan campus. So the Okanagan campus also have programs they offer. Maybe your program of interest may be in maybe at one of these campuses. So you just need to have a look to know which campus is appropriate for your program. So they also have award opportunities at the Okanagan campus. So let's have a look. We will be coming to the undergraduate scholarships in a minute. So just tag along. So here are the scholarships. So you see citizenship. So this particular one is for Canadian and permanent residents. So if you're an international student, you don't have to waste your time on that. And then we have one here, Canadian permanent residents and international students. However, so it's for masters and incoming students and continue. However, this is closed. So that's how we look, we check them out. So you just need to check them out and whichever one you are interested. So with the graduates dean thesis fellowship, master's, doctoral, and it's for international students as well. And it's still open, so you can just click on it and have a look later. So now let's move on to the English language requirements. This particular school have IELTS waiver, okay? IELTS waiver, but if your country of origin if doesn't use English as your official language, then you may not be eligible for a waiver. However, notwithstanding, there are several eligibility criteria and waivers you can read through. Okay, and most countries from the Commonwealth countries, most countries in Africa are eligible for waivers because most of these schools use English as their mode of moderation. So you just need to read through and see if you'll be eligible for English language waiver. Before I move on, regarding the graduate programs, the masters and PhD, some programs will also require you to have your GRE or the GMAT test. Not all programs, some programs. So you need to check their program of interest, their specific requirements, so that you will know what to do. Now let's have a look at the undergraduate scholarships. Undergraduate scholarships, and I say that this particular school favors undergraduates. They have lots of scholarship opportunities for undergraduates. So they have the International Major Entrance Scholarship, okay, for undergraduates, and this is the eligibility, okay, and the how to apply here. So you don't have to apply, you automatically be considered. You just need to submit your application by January 15th, and the same applies to the Outstanding International Student Award. And you don't have to apply for any of these scholarships. You will be automatically considered based on the application you submit. Now there is another scholarship here for the international scholars. That's the International Scholars Program, and this scholarship covers the entirety of your study, and it's very lucrative. Okay, so you just need to read about it. The link is under the video. You just read about it, and they have 4 categories for this scholars program. However, you wouldn't decide which category you want to. Depending on your application, they will decide which of the 4 awards under the International Scholars Program you will be best for, or you'll be entitled or eligible for. So they will decide it for you. So you don't have to decide. And that's amazing, guys. If you know any undergraduates, if you have a friend, cousin, brother, sister, just share the video with them. Not forgetting that you have to like the video as well. Now let's have a look at the application fees. So for graduate programs, international students is $168. Okay, and where is that for? Oh, and there is an application fee for undergraduates as well, which I think is about $120. But there is opportunity to have application fee waivers. Okay, there is an opportunity to have application fee waivers. All right, and they say the application fee is waived only if the following circumstances, okay, apply. So for international applicants whose citizenship and correspondence address is located in one of the world's least developed countries, as declared by the United Nations. So if your country falls under the category of the least developed countries, you will be eligible for application fee waivers. Okay, if you are eligible for application fee waiver, you do not need to apply for it. It will be automatically applied at the end of your application. So now let's look at the complete list of the eligible countries that are classified as least developed by the United Nations. So we'll go to the United Nations website. So these are the countries, about 46 countries, and 33 of these countries are in Africa, Angola, Benin. So you just need to look through if your country is part of this, meaning you are entitled for application fee waiver. We have 9 countries in Asia: Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Cambodia. So you just need to have a look. We have 1 from the Caribbean and 3 countries from the Pacific as well. So 46 countries are classified as the country with least developed with the least development, and they are entitled for application fee waiver to the University of British Columbia. So guys, I wish you all the best. Get interactive. If you have any questions after watching the full video, if you don't watch the full video, please don't ask questions that have been addressed. Watch the full video so that you can ask questions and I'll be happy to help. Please like the video and subscribe and share with your friends and families as well. I wish you all the best for now, and I'll see you in my next video.